Hello, welcome once again. So in our previous video, we were able to push our work to our GitHub. So I hope we understood the process on how to create accounts on GitHub, on how to install your Git, on how to authenticate or show your identity or link your identity with Git so that you can successfully push your code to GitHub. So now we are going to push our second work, that is the calculator, to GitHub so that we can see how that one is done. Still the same process in the previous video. So here is our calculator. Remember, here we can do our multiplication and stuff like that. Let's make sure that our calculator is working. And here you can toggle between the theme, right? So now what we're going to do is let's push this code to GitHub. So when I come to my GitHub, no, initially I have created account. So what I need to do now is to come to my GitHub and then go and create a new repo, or I can call it repository. So now creating a new repo, so I have where I can input what my repository name. So I can decide to call it calculator. Just name it, name your repo according to your project, name of your project. I can say calculator app, calculator app team. So can I come down here and then create the repository? Good. So when that is done successful, I will see the process. You see what is written here. Create a new repository on the command line. Then these are the way of pushing your code to your new repository, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll go back to my VS Code, and what else? I'll now open my terminal. I'll go here, click on it. I'll see new terminal. I'll now click on new terminal. So I see something like this. So what I'm going to do, the first thing to do is what, to initialize my Git, or to initialize my folder, that is to say Git init. So when I click on Git init, you see I've already initialized my folder, so all these things are now turning green, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is now to add my update. So in this case, I want to add all the file. I don't want to add a specific file. If I want to add a specific file, what I will do is just to say git add and then mention the name of that file. Let's say index.css or index.html, as the case may be. But if I want to add all the file, what I will do is git then space dot. So automatically it will add all the files here. Now the next thing to do now is to do next thing is to do git so the next thing so after the add, the next thing we're going to do is what, git commit. We're going to repeat git add. So we have already added it. So now the next thing is git commit -m. Then let's say our commit message, let's say first, or let's say second. This is the second commit. Let's say second commit, right? So it will show you, you see, four files change, this, that to show it have already committed. So ready to push. So the next thing I'm going to do is what, git branch main. So telling GitHub that you want to push towards the main branch. Reason being that you are the only one working on this project. So if people are in group or in team, so you can now have your own different branch. So since you are the only one, feel free to push on your main branch. So going over to yes, what is the next thing? You see git remove add. So we are going to copy this link because we need this link. So what we're going to do now, the next one to do now is git remove add origin, this, right? So when I click it, so what this does, that this is the link that connects my VS Code, that is my code editor, with my main GitHub account. So enabling it so that I can push the code successfully to my GitHub accounts, right? So after doing this one, the next one I'm going to do now is git push -u origin main. So with this, I will push my code successfully. So let's wait for it. Good. You see, it's done. Make sure you have a strong network before you do this. So you can see if you want to cross check whether if your code went successful, you see emulating for objects 7 done. This so once you see this message, you know that it's successfully pushed. So what you're going to do, just come to this your repo and then refresh. When you refresh the page, automatically you see the code. So you see your GitHub account will be updated with your previous code. So with this, you have already successfully pushed your code to your GitHub. So you can see the language used, your CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. I can see the percentage that is used. So with this, you can successfully push your work to your GitHub. So but then if you wish to host your work like locally instead of going to buy domain, there's another way you can host it locally. So you can make use of Vercel.com or Netlify or Render, anyone. So what you're going to do now, coming to this place, you're going to click on add new. So you add new, you click on what? Project. So automatically you see all those projects. See this one, this is the one we added, calculator app team. So reason being that this is already connected with my GitHub. So any updates or any code I'm pushing there automatically synchronize with this platform. So that's why if you come here, you see the latest updates or the latest projects you pushed that is not yet hosted on this platform. So, but I want to make use of this. And what I'm going to do, I will just click on imports. So when I click on imports, so I can see things like this. So I will just have to just proceed to what? Deploy. So let me wait for it to deploy successful. So we wait for it. Just be patient enough to wait for it. All right. So congratulations, you have just deployed a new project. So this is our project. So now if you want to send somebody the link, what you just need to do, just click on continue to dashboard so that you're able to view it on dashboard. So this is dashboard. So now what you're going to do, just copy this link. So you see it. So anybody send this link, automatically we're able to view your code and you can write, you know. So you can use this and then, just have it there and be making your calculation anyone you want. So I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching. And this is how you can start your front-end development journey. And before you know it, you become a pro. So thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you and see you in the next one.